we got to talk about quantum physics. And more specifically, quantum entanglement, which I personally believe is parthenogenesis. Yes, parthenogenesis is technically virgin birth. And I am essentially suggesting that all of us are virgin births. Like, not literally that our literal mothers are virgins, but what I'm actually suggesting is that our literal mothers are just holding spaces and containers for our matter, which is our real container for our consciousness. And we just think that our mother is carrying us. But the reason why we're all virgin births is because sex is actually just an illusion that's being used to carry life and death, which cannot be created nor destroyed, right? Like, I'm suggesting that consciousness, which is energy, which is God within, cannot be created nor destroyed. And because it cannot be created nor destroyed, it must be renewed. And that renewal process takes place within your inner body, which is not your mother, but is held within your mother. Quantum entanglement is two words: quantum and entanglement. Quantum is the smallest possible amount that cannot be divided. Entanglement is when two or more of these really small quantum particles that can no longer be divided because they're at their smallest level, linked together so strongly that what happens to one instantly affects the other, no matter how far apart they are, even like galaxies apart. Now, when we're talking about quantum particles, that which is so small it can no longer be divided anymore because it's at its base level, we're talking about electrons. And the reason we're talking about electrons is because there's nothing smaller than an electron. Furthermore, the electron is self-contained in and of itself, which means the true single-cell organism is actually the electron, not the zygote. And the reason is because the zygote is technically already complex. However, the electron is irreducible. It's at its smallest base. But of course, we know that the inner body, sometimes called the womb or the mind or outer space, is similar or akin to an Ethernet or an inner net. As such, we know that it processes through binary code, 1 and 0. 0 being irreducible and not divisible would be the electron, and the 1 would be the zygote, which already comes complex. So essentially what I'm suggesting is that the 0 and the 1 are quantum entangled. The electron and the zygote are quantum entangled. Your inner body, your mind, and your outer body, your flesh, like, they go together. They're married forever, eternally. And think about it. Like, this is a scientific, anatomical, biological fact. We are all made of stardust, right? But there's two parts. There's stars and dust. I am suggesting that the inner body is that which is the first, which is the natural, which is the container of the whole system from the inside out, which would be the electron at an infinitesimally small level, which is also very, very big, because even though quantum physics at the very, very small level is the electron, at the very, very big level, it's general relativity, and we're talking about the sun, the moon, and the stars, right? You're born, given a birth chart, and you're quantum entangled with the stars on, hold on. Which is why you would technically have the same body, the same matter, the same mother, the same matter in every single life, and all of it would be happening everywhere all at once, because whatever you do in this lifetime would directly impact wherever you are in quite literally any universe in the multiverse.